everybody, welcome to my channel, Winter's Fast and Fairy Tale. So today I'm going to be reading a book called The Princess and the Pig. Okay, Princess and the Pig. Princess and the Pig. Not that long ago, in a kingdom not far from here, a farmer was traveling home from the market with a cartload of straw. The farmer was so poor that he didn't have a horse and had to pull his own cart. In the back of the cart lay a tiny pink piglet. Nobody wanted to buy the piglet at the market, but the farmer had taken pity on it. I'll call you Pigmella, he decided, as it seemed like a good name for a pig. Okay, here are the pictures. There we go. Oh. It was a hot day, and the farmer stopped to rest in the shade of a great castle. Far, far above him, on a high balcony, a queen was inspecting her new baby daughter. The queen was so rich that she had 7 nannies and didn't have to look after her own child. The queen picked the baby out of her cradle and held her at arm's length. I'll call it Princella, she decided, as it seemed like a good name for a princess. Oh, I didn't show you pictures. Sorry. So, there's him resting on me. There's a baby and the queen and the nannies. Okay. Now a moment later, the queen was looking out on the balcony and didn't realize she had dropped the baby. She ran to the nannies and said, "Where is my baby? I can't find her anywhere." She fell over the edge of the balcony. Down went the baby, into the farmer's cart. Up flew the piglet into the princess's cradle. Oh my gosh, I didn't show you any of the pages. There's this one, right there, and right there. And then there's this one, down and up, so into the cradle, up, down with the baby. There she's right there, and then that made the piglet go up into the cradle. Okay. When the queen returned and found the piglet laying where the baby should have been, she let out an even louder shriek and fainted into the nanny's arms. The king thought he knew what had happened. "A bad fairy has done this," he explained. The fairy was invited to the princess's christening, so she turned the baby into a piglet to get her revenge. It's the sort of thing that happens all the time in books. And then he's pointing to the book Sleeping Beauty. There's the book Sleeping Beauty, the nannies, her laying down, and the piglet in the cradle with the mom fainting. Meanwhile, the farmer had returned home and was surprised to discover a baby girl laying where the piglet should have been. The farmer's wife thought she knew what had happened. "The good fairy has done this," she explained. "The fairy knew we knew how poor and honest we are and how badly we wanted a child. So she turned the piglet into the baby. That's the sort of thing that happens all the time in books." And she's pointing to Thumbelina. Just a little fairy book. So there's Thumbelina, the book, the baby, the child, and them looking in the piglet's feet. Okay. And so, without a second thought, the baby became Pigmella, the farmer's daughters. And the piglet became Princella, the royal princess. There's her Pigmella, and there's Princella. Well, it used to be Pigmella, and it used to be Princella. But yeah. It wasn't long before Pigmella was able to eat, walk, and get dressed all by herself, and the farmer and his wife soon forgot she had ever been a pig. Things were not so easy for Princella, but the king and queen never let anyone forget she was really a princess. Okay, so there's her eating, walking, and getting dressed, and right up here, she's running around the dinner table, she's running around the ballroom, the throne room, and then she did not want to get changed. She's just running around, no dress on. and she's a princess. Well, now princess. As Pigmella grew older, she grew smarter and beautiful and was admired by everyone she met. As Princella grew older, she grew not so smart and not so beautiful and was avoided by everyone she met. There, how beautiful she is and everything, and there, how Pigmella how the pig was avoided. Then one day, the farmer's wife overheard some of the castle's servants talking about the princess who had turned into a pig. It's just like what happened to Pigmella, she told her husband, only the other way around. Farmer soon guessed what had happened. The princess and the pig must have swapped places somehow, explained. It's the sort of thing that happens all the time in books, and he's pointing to the prince and the pauper. The poor farmer and his wife were very unhappy. They loved Pigmella, and they loved Pigmella, but they knew they must return her to her rightful home. There is the book, and we had her young servants and her swinging, Pigmella swinging on the high. Okay. And then Pigmella was also unhappy. She loved the farmer and his wife and did not want to live with anyone else. But they were an honest family, so the next day they all went to the castle to see the king and queen. The king and queen listened to the farmer's story. Right here. There's him going, there's him talking. It's king and queen. But they did not believe it. What nonsense, cried the queen. Ridiculous, the king laughed. This girl may be smart and beautiful, but she does not look a speck like a real princess. The queen thought she knew what was happening. It's a trick, she declared. This girl is just a farmer's daughter pretending to be a princess so that she can marry a prince. It's the sort of thing that happens all the time in books. She's pointing to Puss in Boots. There, pointing to Puss in Boots and Queen. And so, Pigmella returned home with the farmer and his wife, where she married a young shepherd and lived happily ever after, and never once wished she had been a princess. But unfortunately for the prince, so there's the princess, she's going to marry Pigmella, and then there's the pig, there's Princella, the pig. Yeah. It's not the sort of thing that happens in particular books, like the prince is carrying the pig. Well, that's all for today, everybody. Bye!